There is an infinite wellspring of prosperity that flows through the universe, ready to nourish and sustain you. Right now, you hold the power to tap into this unending source of abundance. When you choose to shift your thinking from fear to possibility, from doubt to faith, you step into a realm of wealth that extends far beyond what any bank account could ever measure. In a world that sometimes feels chaotic and rushed, it is so easy to forget that we each carry an inner light capable of guiding us toward a life of comfort and plenty. Take a gentle breath, dear one, and allow your heart to soften. Recognize that you deserve peace and security, both financial and emotional, and that these qualities often arise when we consciously align with a feeling of abundance. You're in the right place if you're tired of struggling, if you sense that there must be something more fulfilling, and if your spirit whispers that you are worthy of something far greater than what you've known. We often believe that money is difficult to come by, or that wealth is reserved for a select few. These beliefs, whether formed in our childhood homes, cultural narratives, or past disappointments, can act like shields that repel the very prosperity we seek. But know this: inside you, there is a reservoir of radiant power ready to dissolve any resistance standing between you and financial freedom. Allow yourself to be guided into a new perspective where prosperity isn't simply measured by zeros in your account, but by the deep certainty that you are provided for in every moment. This video is dedicated to nurturing that certainty. We'll journey together through practical steps, loving affirmations, and gentle mindset shifts to help you open wider to the flow of prosperity. You'll learn why gratitude isn't just a nice idea, but a key that unlocks unseen doors. You'll also discover how to let go of stories that may have kept you stuck in cycles of lack or worry. So pause here with me and take one more calming breath. With each inhale, welcome the possibility of abundance, both spiritual and material. With each exhale, release the anxieties that have weighed you down. You are about to be reminded of what you've known deep within all along, that you are a remarkable being, capable of receiving and sharing great wealth in all areas of your life. Now let us proceed to recognize how abundance is already woven into the very fabric of your daily existence. Imagine looking around your life and noticing the subtle ways in which you're already rich. Wealth doesn't only mean the bills in your wallet. It can also manifest as a loving smile from a friend or a comforting hug at the end of a rough day. Every meaningful conversation, every bite of nourishing food, every sunrise you witness, these are all pieces of life's abundance. Recognizing the many forms of richness around you begins to shift your focus away from lack and toward gratitude and appreciation. Take a moment to reflect on the relationships that sustain you. Even if it's just one caring person or a precious pet that brings warmth to your heart, these connections are treasures. When you honor them as such, you align with the energy of having rather than wanting. Pause and think about the last time you were genuinely thankful for life's small joys. A cool breeze on a hot day, a chat with someone who understands you, or even a moment of silence to recharge your spirit. Each of these is proof that you're already immersed in a sea of blessings. Such acknowledgments pave the way for bigger manifestations of wealth. When you truly appreciate what you have, you enter a vibration that invites more to flow in. The universe mirrors your sense of prosperity back to you in countless ways. This is why it's so important to shift your attention to what is going right. whether that's a stable job, a supportive friend, or even just an internet connection that allows you to watch this video. You can celebrate these as evidence that you are already living in an abundant reality. Of course, life has challenges, bills to pay, obligations to meet, unexpected events that derail the best laid plans. But remember that focusing on lack or scarcity can unintentionally perpetuate it. Instead, whenever a financial worry arises, gently remind yourself of one or two things that are going well. Perhaps your morning coffee tasted especially good, or you discovered a new way to cut unnecessary expenses, or you found a moment of peace in your busy day. By anchoring in these positive aspects, you train your mind to notice opportunities for prosperity rather than dwelling on perceived limitations. Let this be your affirmation in this moment. I am grateful for all the blessings in my life, big and small. I recognize that abundance flows to me from many different sources. Feel the warmth of those words in your heart as you remember that your life extends far beyond any narrow definition of wealth. Your existence is rich in possibilities, relationships, and loving experiences. Embrace that truth wholeheartedly. By perceiving the prosperity that's already present, you open the door for even greater financial blessings to enter. One gracious moment at a time. Now that you're acknowledging the wealth that already surrounds you, the next step is to dismantle any thought patterns that may be keeping your finances stuck. For many of us, our earliest lessons about money came from family members or cultural influences that told us money was hard to get, evil, or only for certain people. These beliefs can become deep-seated stories that shape our financial realities. But just as you learned them, you can unlearn them. You hold the power to rewrite your money script. In recent times, social media has exploded with conversations about money mindset and financial empowerment challenges. These trends highlight how many of us share a common struggle: overcoming a sense of scarcity. While scrolling through inspiring posts can spark hope, it's the inner work that truly creates change. Begin by paying attention to your self-talk. When a bill arrives or you consider a desired purchase, what is your immediate internal reaction? Do you tense up with fear, or do you calmly trust in your ability to handle it? Identifying these moments is key. They reveal where negative beliefs still lurk in your subconscious. Use affirmations to shift these outdated narratives. For instance, when you notice yourself thinking, "I never have enough money," gently replace it with, "I am open and ready to receive financial blessings." This is not about denying reality, but about invoking a new perspective where possibilities exist. Over time, such conscious reframing dissolves the blocks that once felt immovable. Affirmations act like consistent drops of water eroding a stone. Eventually, the old structure gives way to something new, something that aligns with your desire for abundance. Visual cues can also assist in breaking free from limiting beliefs. You might place uplifting phrases around your home or workspace, on mirrors, desks, or even as your phone's background. The more your mind encounters supportive words, the more naturally you'll start to believe in your ability to prosper. By consistently feeding your thoughts with empowerment rather than defeat, you usher in a renewed outlook on money. You deserve a life that's free from the grip of negative conditioning, dear heart. Release the story that you can't have wealth, that money causes harm, or that you aren't capable of financial independence. Each time those fears surface, Gently remind them they no longer have a seat at your table. Affirm instead, I choose to believe in unlimited possibilities. My past experiences do not define my future prosperity. These words carry an energy potent enough to transform even the most persistent doubts. As you continue to explore and liberate your mindset, you'll notice a fresh sense of optimism taking root. And that optimism is the very soil where financial miracles can bloom. Having recognized the sneaky thoughts that may block your path to prosperity, let's delve deeper into the art of affirmations. Daily affirmations are not mere wishful thinking. They are deliberate statements designed to rewire your subconscious mind. When crafted with sincerity and repeated regularly, they can usher in remarkable shifts, both in your attitude toward money and the opportunities you attract. One key to effective affirmations is specificity. Instead of saying, I want more money, consider, I gratefully welcome financial abundance in all areas of my life. This gentle but precise wording acknowledges that you're open to wealth without limiting where it might come from. Another approach is to keep affirmations in the present tense. Phrases like, I am worthy of financial prosperity, or I am attracting lucrative opportunities, reinforce that abundance is already in progress, instead of being a far-off goal. It's often recommended to weave these statements into your morning or bedtime routine. Moments when you're relaxed, just waking up or winding down, are prime times to plant new beliefs into your subconscious. You might say them silently or aloud, whichever resonates with you. Some people love to speak them into a mirror, making direct eye contact with themselves. This mirror work can amplify the power of the affirmation because you're visibly confronting any disbelief or discomfort that arises and choosing to override it with a loving, supportive statement. Now, remember that repetition is crucial. Repeating these affirmations once or twice may feel good in the moment, but consistent practice creates lasting change. You can visualize each affirmation as a seed you're planting. Repeating it daily is like watering that seed, nourishing it so it can sprout into tangible results. Yes, it may feel unnatural at first. Yes, the mind might resist, whispering doubts like, this won't work. Still, persist. Keep going until your mind begins to accept these empowering ideas as normal. Here's a powerful affirmation to carry with you. I am open and receptive to new avenues of income. I effortlessly attract all the resources I need and more. Feel free to adapt it, tailoring it to fit your particular dreams or desires. As you speak these words, let your body relax and your heart remain soft. Breathe slowly. Picture the affirmation soaking into every cell of your being, gently dissolving any tension or disbelief. The more natural it feels to say it, the closer you are to manifesting its essence in your life. Daily affirmations, repeated with genuine intent, serve as a beacon of hope, guiding your focus toward abundance instead of scarcity. They keep you attuned to opportunities that match your elevated mindset. Over time, you may find your finances improving in unexpected ways, a work promotion, a helpful connection, or a sudden idea that births a profitable project. These coincidences are often the universe's response to your newly planted seeds. Embrace them, dear one, and witness how each day's dedicated practice draws you ever closer to the life of prosperity you envision. Now let's explore a subtle but profound practice that can transform your financial life. Gratitude. While gratitude is commonly associated with feeling thankful for life's simple pleasures, it can also revolutionize the way you handle money. Imagine regarding each bill and every payment as an opportunity to express thankfulness for services already rendered or goods that have enriched your life. By shifting from dread to appreciation, you effectively open new channels for financial well-being. Start small. When you pay your rent or mortgage, silently affirm, "I am grateful for this safe and supportive home. I always have a comfortable place to rest and thrive." If you're paying a utility bill, acknowledge the electricity or water that made your daily activities possible. It might seem trivial, but these everyday conveniences are immense blessings that enhance comfort and productivity. Recognizing them as such flips your energy from anxious to appreciative. Additionally, you can create a gratitude ledger. In this special journal, or even a simple notepad, record each financial transaction alongside something you're thankful for related to it. For instance, if you buy groceries, jot down how thankful you are for fresh produce, for nourishing meals, and for the ability to support your body with healthy foods. Over time, this ledger becomes a physical reminder of how money circulates in your life, serving your highest good. Rather than resenting expenses, you begin to see them as investments in your well-being. Here's a vital insight. When you infuse gratitude into your finances, you shift from a mindset of loss to a mindset of expansion. Instead of feeling like money is always leaving you, you sense that you're continually exchanging value with the world. This shift helps dispel the fear of not having enough, because you come to realize how money is linked to life's wonderful conveniences and connections. The more you acknowledge these benefits, the more reasons you find to stay thankful, and the more the energy of abundance amplifies in your consciousness. A simple yet potent affirmation you might adopt is, "I bless each payment I make, knowing it enriches my life and supports others as well." Feel into the compassion behind these words. The companies and people receiving that money often provide services that keep society functioning smoothly. By blessing your payments, you tap into the law of giving and receiving in a deeply conscious way. Remember, dear friend, gratitude isn't about ignoring challenges, but rather choosing to focus on the gifts that exist within and around you. In doing so, you invite an ever-increasing flow of richness that transcends the numbers in your bank account. As your gratitude blossoms, it's time to deepen your bond with the concept of money itself. Many people live as though money is a mysterious force outside their control. However, you have the power to shape how you interact with money, turning it from a source of stress into a friend and ally that supports you in living your most fulfilled life. This transformation starts by examining the stories you tell yourself about money. Often we label money as either bad or good. We see it as an impersonal tool that corrupts or liberates us. But consider this. Money is simply an exchange of energy. It flows where it's invited, where it's respected, and where it is used wisely. When you renounce the notion that money is inherently problematic, you free yourself to see it as a valuable resource. Imagine writing a short letter to money. "Dear money, thank you for all the ways you help me create a life of purpose and comfort. I'm ready to treat you with respect and care." This might feel awkward at first, but it serves as a symbolic gesture that you're open to a healthier dynamic. Consciously set intentions for how you want to use or manage money. Perhaps you decide to invest in experiences that enrich your spirit, like workshops that nurture your talents or philanthropic causes close to your heart. Or maybe you channel more funds into improving your home environment to make it a sanctuary of peace. By clearly articulating these aims, you infuse your finances with a sense of direction. Money then becomes a supportive partner in turning your dreams into reality. Another way to transform your relationship with money is through mindful spending. Before making a purchase, pause and ask yourself if this aligns with your values and long-term goals. Is this something that brings authentic joy or contributes to your growth? By slowing down, you reduce impulsive, fear-based decisions and instead cultivate purposeful financial habits. This heightened awareness also makes it easier to notice new opportunities for income, since you'll be operating from a place of calm deliberation rather than frantic need. Lastly, let's remember the value of generosity. When you give responsibly, whether through donations, tipping a kind service provider, or sharing resources with someone in need, you engage in the harmonious flow of abundance. Even if it's a modest amount, the act of giving signals that you trust in the unending supply of the universe. Let this be your affirmation. Money and I share a loving partnership. I honor and respect it, and it flows to me in ever-increasing amounts. By treating money as an ally, you refine the energy around your finances, paving a gentler, more abundant path forward. As you do, notice how your stress regarding money begins to dissolve, replaced by a quiet confidence in your emerging prosperity. At this point, you've begun to rewrite limiting beliefs, incorporate affirmations, and practice gratitude. Now, it's time to expand your view beyond the usual methods of earning money. Yes, you can trust your skills, your job, or your business, but remember that you also exist within a vast universe that is abundant by nature. Flowers don't doubt if they can bloom. Streams don't question their ability to flow. There is an effortless assurance in nature's processes, a lesson we can embrace for our own financial well-being. When you trust in the universe's unlimited resources, you dissolve the illusion that there's only so much to go around. This sense of competition or scarcity can breed envy or fear, neither of which helps you attract more. Instead, open yourself to the idea that there are infinite ways for money to reach you. Unexpected gifts, new contacts, spontaneous raises, creative ideas that spark profitable ventures, and more. Once you stop fixating on a single channel, you invite a multitude of pathways for prosperity to flow. Affirmations that reinforce this concept can be particularly powerful. All channels to my wealth are now open. I receive from seen and unseen sources, knowing I am fully supported. Repeating such statements reminds you that no single source is your sole lifeline. This takes pressure off your current income and encourages you to look for opportunities in places you might have dismissed or overlooked. Perhaps there's a hobby you can monetize, or a collaborative project that could yield unexpected gains. By trusting the universe, you give yourself permission to explore without that nagging fear of losing what you already have. Acting on divine inspiration is another cornerstone of building trust. When you feel nudged to apply for a job, launch a new product, or even strike up a conversation with a stranger, pay attention to those hunches. They can be the universe's gentle guidance. The more you follow through on these intuitive prompts, the more synchronicities and lucky breaks you'll encounter. Eventually, you'll see they aren't just random events, but the result of aligning your actions with universal abundance. In this spirit, consider adopting a short daily meditation to strengthen your faith in life's infinite provision. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and visualize yourself standing under a waterfall of golden light. Feel that light cleansing doubts and saturating you with the certainty that you are cared for, loved, and provided for in every way. End this practice with a simple statement: I trust life, and life supports me. Over time, these few moments of calm can reshape your mindset, instilling a deep conviction that the universe truly has your back. As you step further into this trusting attitude, you open the floodgates for blessings, allowing them to grace your life in unexpectedly beautiful ways. Having fostered trust in the limitless universe, the next step is to paint a vibrant picture of what a prosperous life looks like for you. This is where the power of visualization comes into play. When you consciously design a mental image of your financially abundant future, you begin to energize the path that leads you there. Think of it as creating a blueprint for the universe to follow, a statement of clarity that says, "This is what I'm ready and willing to experience." Close your eyes for a moment and envision your ideal living space. Is it a cozy apartment in the heart of the city, or a tranquil home nestled in nature? Imagine the colors on the walls, the furniture that brings you comfort, even the scents in the air. The more detail you include, the more tangible this vision becomes to your subconscious mind. Now, see yourself waking up each morning, free from the stress of financial uncertainty. Picture checking your bank statements and feeling a gentle wave of gratitude for the security you've cultivated. Sense the ease in your body, the relaxed shoulders, the unhurried pace of your breath, the calm mind. From there, expand this vision to the ways you share your wealth. Perhaps you're supporting a local charity, investing in passion projects, or treating loved ones to experiences that bring joy and growth. Allow yourself to feel the warmth of giving, the delight of having more than enough to help others flourish. This emotional charge is crucial because emotions set powerful vibrations into motion. When you truly feel the joy of abundance, you align yourself with scenarios in which that joy becomes reality. It's important to couple this visualization with active steps. While imagining wealth sets the stage, taking concrete actions builds the set piece by piece. Maybe you decide to learn a new skill, explore a side business, or seek professional financial advice. When real-world efforts converge with focused imagination, you create a synergy that accelerates results. Each step you take becomes a message to the universe. I am serious about welcoming abundance. Keep a journal where you describe your visions in vivid language, noting every detail, sensation, and emotion. Reread these entries regularly to remind yourself of the future you're building. You might also create a vision board, collecting images and words that evoke the prosperous life you desire. Place it somewhere you see it daily. Every glance will reinforce the belief that your vision is not just a dream, but a forthcoming reality. As you refine this picture, remember to anchor it in affirmations. My life overflows with prosperity and purpose. I am confident in the abundance I am creating. You don't need every detail to be perfect. The essential part is capturing the essence of financial freedom, generosity, and peace. By consistently feeding your mind and heart with these images and emotions, you become a magnet for circumstances that mirror your vision, drawing you ever closer to the future you so lovingly imagine. With your prosperous future in sight, let's turn to a crucial factor that often determines how much wealth we allow ourselves to receive: our sense of self-worth. No matter how diligently we visualize or affirm, if deep down we believe we're undeserving or not good enough, we'll invariably sabotage our own progress. Embracing your innate value is not vanity. It's an act of self-respect that paves the way for receiving life's blessings. Examine your internal dialogue around money and success. Do you catch yourself saying things like, "I'm not smart enough to earn more," or "I don't deserve luxury when so many people are struggling"? While compassion for others is beautiful, remember that your abundance does not take from anyone else. In fact, having more can enable you to give more to your loved ones, your community, and beyond. Therefore, nurturing your self-worth is not a selfish act. It's a step toward being more resourceful and generous. Practice daily reminders that validate your worthiness. When you accomplish a task or overcome a hurdle, however small, pause to congratulate yourself. Affirmations like, "I am worthy of every good thing life offers," or "I accept prosperity because I am valuable," can begin to dismantle the walls of self-doubt. Notice any discomfort that arises when saying these words. That discomfort is an invitation to heal old wounds, whether they stem from childhood, past relationships, or societal conditioning. Mirror work can be highly effective in strengthening your sense of deservingness. Stand before a mirror, look into your own eyes, and speak kind, uplifting words about your capabilities and value. Even a simple phrase like, "I deeply love and approve of myself," can trigger an emotional shift. At first, you might feel awkward or even silly, but this vulnerability is precisely what allows genuine change to occur. Over time, you'll grow more comfortable claiming your worth, which in turn signals to the universe that you're prepared to receive more good in your life. Additionally, avoid comparing your journey to others. Each person's path to abundance is unique, shaped by their goals, experiences, and lessons. Envy and comparison only drain your energy and muddle your focus. Instead, celebrate others' successes as evidence of the universe's endless provision. If they can flourish, you can too. Make room for grace and compassion, especially toward yourself. When you treat yourself with kindness, you automatically elevate your own vibration, attracting circumstances that match your upgraded sense of self. So, affirm this new truth. I deserve abundance in all its forms, and I welcome every gift life has for me. Let these words resonate in your heart. Each time you repeat them, imagine them dissolving layers of unworthiness. Through consistent attention to your self-worth, you'll find that your capacity to receive, financially, emotionally, and spiritually, expands in ways you may never have believed possible. You've traveled far on this journey toward abundance, equipping yourself with affirmations, gratitude practices, and a renewed sense of self-worth. Now the question is, how do you keep this momentum alive? It's natural to experience setbacks, a sudden expense, a moment of doubt, or even negative comments from those who don't share your perspective. However, maintaining a conscious prosperity mindset ensures these challenges don't derail you, but instead become opportunities for growth. First, make time for daily or weekly check-ins with yourself. Treat this as a sacred appointment where you review your progress, celebrate achievements, and gently correct any lapses in your positive outlook. This can be as simple as jotting down 3 things I did well this week in a journal, followed by a brief reflection on how you can improve. By anchoring your practice in consistent self-awareness, you prevent old habits from creeping back unnoticed. Community support can also be invaluable. Whether it's an online group focused on money mindset, or a close friend who shares your enthusiasm for personal growth, surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals reinforces your new beliefs. You can exchange success stories, brainstorm creative ways to attract income, and offer each other reassurance when facing challenges. Knowing you're not alone in your pursuit of financial well-being can lift your spirits and sharpen your determination. It's also crucial to remain vigilant about your internal dialogue. When unexpected expenses pop up, you might momentarily slip into anxiety. Rather than criticizing yourself for feeling worried, acknowledge the emotion, then pivot. Affirm, I choose faith over fear. Solutions come to me easily and swiftly. This act of compassionate self-correction keeps you aligned with an energy of possibility rather than helplessness. Over time, you'll become adept at recognizing and releasing negative thoughts before they spiral out of control. Additionally, continue practicing the techniques you've learned, even when circumstances are good. It's easy to become complacent when money is flowing and all seems well. But remember, these habits, affirmations, gratitude, visualization, self-worth exercises, form the foundation of your enduring prosperity. Skipping them during high points can leave you vulnerable to old patterns if a rough patch occurs. By weaving these practices into your lifestyle, you fortify yourself against the ebbs and flows of the economic tide. Let your affirmation now be, I am steadfast in my prosperous mindset. I am ready for each blessing that unfolds. Feel how these words plant a seed of steadiness within you. Embrace the small daily routines that keep your mind fertile for abundance. By doing so, you transform each new day into a stage for prosperity to perform its wonders. You're no longer just dreaming about wealth. You're actively co-creating it with unwavering intention and a heart full of faith. We've ventured through the landscapes of gratitude, visualization, self-worth, and so much more. Each segment was designed to remind you of something extraordinary, the power that already resides within you to shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of true abundance. As you've seen, prosperity is about much more than money. It's about inner peace, loving relationships, and an assurance that you are worthy of all the good life has to offer. Take a moment to reflect on the many ways you can integrate these teachings into your daily life. You've discovered the power of recognizing your existing blessings, uprooting limiting beliefs, crafting affirmations, and nurturing a deeper trust in the universe. You've learned to see money as an ally rather than an adversary, and you've tapped into your innate worthiness. All of these practices converge into a beautiful tapestry that can guide you to a more harmonious and prosperous experience. Know that every affirmation you speak, every moment of gratitude you feel, and every ounce of love you give yourself serves as a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. There will be times when doubt creeps back or old patterns resurface. Yet you are far better equipped now to navigate these challenges. Return to your affirmations and visualizations whenever you need reassurance. Lean on the supportive communities you found or created. Above all, continue to believe that you are both capable and deserving of a life enriched by financial ease and heartfelt joy. Let us close with a final unifying affirmation. I stand in the flow of infinite prosperity, knowing that abundance is my birthright. I am loved, supported, and destined to thrive. Breathe in these words, letting them settle gently into your heart. Carry this affirmation with you. Let it echo in your thoughts, and watch as your external reality begins to mirror your beautifully transformed inner landscape. Thank you for allowing these words to touch your spirit. May they serve as a catalyst for the financial freedom and life of fulfillment that you've always been worthy of. As you move forward, remember that each new day offers a fresh chance to reaffirm your commitment to abundance. So step forth with courage, hope, and unwavering faith in your own limitless potential. Your prosperity journey continues, and the best is yet to come.